Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Carrie with Pens and Books, and today we are doing a HRCYED 1.0 and 2.0 update, as well as our final Rough Draft Challenge updates. So I'm going to start, as always, with the Rough Draft Challenge, and then we will swap over to HRCYED, just because that one is definitely the larger update. So, Rough Draft Challenge, as you can see, I have right here my Sealed Up Family History, which was the challenge I was really working on. I did lower the words down to 8,000, as I mentioned that I might do. So we did end up completing with 8,838 words. I didn't do any writing those last 3 days. I was kind of tuckered out from just traveling and all this other stuff that was going on. So right here is the Rough Draft Challenge for July. As you can see, the 29th, I wrote 1,621 words, which bumped me over 8,000, and I was going to write these last 2 days on the 30th and the 31st, but in the end, I just decided not to. When it came down to it, I wasn't feeling it to work on it. I was feeling kind of other things to do. Yeah, I was doing a lot of house cleaning because I'd been gone for a weekend, and I just had a lot of stuff that I was doing. So I chose to focus on that instead of my writing. And in the end, my house got all nice and clean, and I was able to adjust my words down to 8,000, so I accomplished it. I have written since then, as you can see, not a lot, just 324 words on the first. Writing sessions here, just a whole bunch of them. These are the different documents that I have up for my thing. This is how many words total between all of them. Just once. Hey, come on now. I do plan on doing some writing today, so we will see how it goes. But yeah, all in all, I feel really good. I managed to accomplish what I did, which is to get further in the history of the royal family that I'd been working on. I managed to get through entirely one king and his reign. I am currently working on his children. I've already worked on his wife, like got her stuff in there on his wife. And right now, really all I'm doing is just the bare bones timeline sort of deal. Wars, when children were born, when people were married, what kids were born. And I'm building up that family tree. That way later down the line, if say one person doesn't have kids, I can go down and be like, okay, who was next in line for succession? And that way it's easier for my brain. So for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do 1.0, couple updates since the last time y'all saw a video. Archangel's Legion was completed last night with a 5-star review. It was a 5-star review. It went into a few different bingo areas. The Diary of a Young Girl completed, and the next book was Wolfsbane, which, as you guys know, is my 1.0 for my Kickstarter. I am still working on it. I'm 58 pages in, so I have 130 pages to go. Hopefully I will be completing that within the next day or so, but we will see. The next one is The Becoming. That is my audiobook for my audiobook days. It's also a physical book that I have, so I kind of go back and forth between the two. Like if my boyfriend and I are in the living room, and it's audiobook day, so I'm sitting there reading the book. If I'm in the, like taking a shower, I'll put my audiobook on and I'll listen to that. And it's a 15-hour book, 435 words, or not words, pages. So yeah, it's a good book so far. I'm really enjoying it. And then the final one is the book that I started yesterday, which is for Fable, as you guys are aware, is Full Moon. Really good book. Really enjoying it so far. I'm only like a couple chapters in. I just got really tired last night and I just couldn't complete it. But yeah, no, good book so far. I'm really enjoying it. So here is our bingo board for my YouTube portion. You can see from A to Z challenge we have 11 out of 26. I have decided on a full book series. It's going to be the Tudor and Plantagenet novels by Philippa Gregory. That's my burning desire, is to read those books, so that's what it is. My different countries, I have covered 3 out of 5. Actually, right here, we can see this here. Other countries, Diary of a Young Girl covers because it was in the Netherlands. Spell our name. Let's see what else we have here. Spell our name. We have 6 out of 12. We are halfway there to spelling Pins and Books. New releases. I haven't read the one for this month yet. Genre challenge. We are at 4 of 8. And then the Rainbow challenge. We are at 7 out of 10. And seasonal books, of course, 1 out of 4 with the Lightning Thief. Alright, so for our alphabet challenge, I think the only one that was really added is we have Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. We have Vampire Hunters, and then we have the Archangel's Legion, which like I said, I completed last night. I think that is it. That is new for you guys. For pens and books, the only one that's really added is Archangel's Legion, covering the A. I don't know if I showed this last time. I have Vampire Hunters covering horror. I want to say I did, because I could have sworn I finished that. And last but not least, we have Archangel's Legion covering purple, and then Vampire Hunters covering red. Again, I don't recall if I mentioned that last time, but, you know, just in case I didn't. So now all I need is yellow, white, and black. For HRCYED 2.0, same books. Archangel's Legion is covering spooky creatures and the even bigger rainbow. A couple point differences, Slave to Sensation and Inkheart have both been reviewed. I just have to edit them before I can post them, but they are now 12 points apiece. A Diary of a Young Girl went into nonfiction and translations because it was translated from German, I want to say. Wolfsbane is going to cover the last 10 years plus another spooky creatures. And The Becoming is covering the even bigger rainbow and a queer alphabet. And then Full Moon, I haven't decided where it's going yet. I only just started it. So for adaptations, I did watch the movie for Inkheart finally. That is going to be all in the review that I'm going to be posting hopefully soon, but we will see. I got a lot of things to edit, update, all that good jazz. And then I think I showed you guys this last time. TV show, I did watch the Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV show on Disney+. And again, that will also be covered when I do the review for The Lightning Thief. Translation challenge, as we can see, we have Diary of a Young Girl. We have German translation. The even bigger rainbow, we have Archangel's Legion covering purple. And then spooky creatures, I had a choice on this one to do either the zombie, which is your undead, except for vampires, of course, or other creatures, because as you can see, there are angels in this book. I decided to do zombies because I don't read a lot of zombie books. Meanwhile, over here, here's House of Skyabra, there's angels, shifters, and fae, so we got 3 things covering it. We have Fellowship of the Ring, which have dwarves and orcs, could cover other. Court covers gargoyles, dragons, again, covering others. So I have lots of options for other, but I really, looking through all the ones I had, I didn't have a lot for zombie creatures, so I did Reborn. There is a creature called the Reborn in this series. They're basically zombies. So it definitely covers. And then for our nonfiction challenge, which is currently the primary focus of HRCYED 2.0, we have our autobiography of Diary of a Young Girl. I believe that technically, since one is a biography, one is an autobiography, it counts as 2 separate subgenres. If not, let me know, and I will correct this. I will put something else in either the biography or the autobiography section. Actually, I think I have to do the autobiography because I haven't submitted this one yet. Have I? I don't know. I have to figure out if I can see that. But yeah, so, I mean, it's really good. Autobiography, biography. And then, of course, as you guys know, I have these 3 others. I have a movie reference, I have science, and then I have a writing reference. Which, again, those 2 could probably count as the same thing, but I don't know. If you guys know, please drop a holler and let me know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this current update. I know it's not very long. None of the update videos are very long. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to let me know, like, if I've made a mistake somewhere. That way I can correct it. If any of these challenges, like the biography and autobiography, are not supposed to be the way they are, please, again, let me know so I can correct it. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Happy reading!